did Sir Bernavir wind up here? This is the home for the grimly insane, where they treat clinically depressed storybook characters. She seems like a very confused young lady. Looks like he wiped out the home for the happily insane next door. That's either a window or a fiendishly clever door that's a master of disguise. It's unguarded and unlocked. Appears easy to get in there, but I bet you'd have to be pretty committed to get out. Excuse me, but your hair...
It's too long, I know. Otherwise you never would have said such a thing.
Please calm yourself, miss.
You Blonowitz! Rapunzel, you Blonowitz! And how could I be calm with all this long hair?
Why are you so stressed about your hair?
My hair? If I don't keep it short, it'll grow down to the floor and then out the door.
But we're outside. Wouldn't it grow in the door?
Well, if you're gonna split hairs... Now, don't bother me. I've got to be ready with my clippers if it tries to grow.
Oh, what long hair?
You don't know what it was like. Everywhere I turned, it was, Rapunzel, throw down your hair! Rapunzel, throw some more hair down! Hey, I didn't get any hair over here! Before long, I was throwing down hair all over the place. It was making me crazy!
That's exactly what I was thinking. Crazy.
Luckily, Dr. Fraud is a man who knows how to make a commitment. In fact, he's committed everybody here. He's really helped me see the light.
Getting the hair out of your eyes probably helped. Should you be outside? Unattended?
Yes, of course. I do the gardening around here. I trim the bushes, I trim the grass, I trim everything. You should have seen that beanstalk before I got to it.
Forget I said anything. Most people do. It's a bottle of Hair Club for Dragons.
So, you think your mother is,
A dragon! Oh, good sir, I don't have time for this.
Ah, you have a classic case of scale envy. Now, take off that silly costume.
This isn't a costume. I'm a dragon. And you, sir, are a fraud.
Yes, I am Dr. Sigmund Fraud, specialist in the disturbed, the confused, and the loony nut boys.
What a mess! Sir Bernavir's trapped! He's a bit of a nervous wreck. It looks like he could snap any minute now. A naked man eating flies. After what I've seen today, that doesn't seem so strange. It looks like Dr. Fraud is losing his patience.
Thought of yourself as any other?
Sir Bernavir must have wandered in here and now he's trapped.
You are taxing my patience, human.
I say, that's a nice pipe.
Can't stop to talk, have to play.
So the play's the thing. But why?
The rats! My playing is the only thing keeping the rats away. If I stop, they'll be all over me. It's horrible.
But I haven't seen a rat for miles.
Don't be fooled. They're all around us. They hide in the shadows with the glowing red eyes, waiting.
That's a catchy little ditty. What's it called?
It's called Keep the Rancid Rats at Bay. If one gets near, I fear my flesh he'll flay. It's an original composition.
Had me crack!
Is that a flute or a recorder?
It's neither. It's a pipe. I'm the Pied Piper. Get it?
I'll talk to you later. I see you're busy being insane.
Beware the rats. They're out there.
I order you to release me this instant.
Try this.
You order me?
Thank you. Must keep my wooden pipe clean to keep the rats away. If the music stops, the rats will come. They'll come!
I order you to release me this instant.
Excuse me?
Yes, what can I do for you?
I notice you're eating flies.
Indeed I am, dear boy. They're low in fat, high in fiber, and the way they buzz on the way down gives them a little added zing.
I didn't know humans enjoyed flies.
Neither did I. Oh, fancy that. Humans like the same things we frogs do.
Oh, so you're a frog?
More or less.
Aren't you cold?
Nudity leads to that. I usually wrap myself in a lily pad when I catch a chill, but that's a little impractical now.
If you don't mind me saying so, you look pretty human. For a frog, that is.
Hard to miss, isn't it? I blame the princess who kissed me last summer. Eccentric girl. Good family, though.
Is there anything I could do to help?
If you should come across a princess in an affectionate mood, do send her my way. Puckered up, if possible, and not too much lipstick. There's a good chap.
Sorry to bother you. I see you're eating.
When did you first realize that you were a dragon?
Excuse me, Dr. Fraud?
Another one. The madness is spreading. Wait till I finish with the other nutcase.
Psst! Sir Bernivere.
Do you mind? I am in the middle of a session with my patient.
Hair is one of the toughest materials there is. A single strand will hold many times its own weight.
Thought of yourself as any...
This is the jar my pet moth Pavlov once called home. It's my clicker. I have nothing to say to that. That's the royal pizza chef. He makes a double cheese with rubies that's to die for. But he's not the happiest dragon in town. The royal subjects love this statue, but the royal pigeons love it more. The royal gardens of Camelhot, planted with corn in honour of the king's feet. And let those big black birds peck my hand, quoth Flicker nevermore. Excuse me, chef?
Oh, solo mio, nothing is frio. My life is so depressing. It's an affair and not a jest. Oh, what is the point? It seems like not much.
What do you want, the flicker? I'm busy, being upset.
What's the problem?
What isn't? It's been such a long time since I had a good laugh, you know, like when you laugh so gosh darn hard you think your heart is gonna explode?
Maybe it would help if I told you an amusing anecdote.
What's the matter, you? I'm not sick. I don't need no antidote.
Well, you need something to put a smile on your face. Excuse...
What do you want, the
Can Trivet cheer you up?
You crazy? That stupid dragon wouldn't know a joke even if I served it to him like a larger pizza with the extra apples.
Well, I know he's not that funny, but...
Funny? Ha! He's not even close. He makes me even more depressed than I am.
Don't be so depressed. At least you have a nice paddle.
She's a beauty, no? It's a one of a kind, irreplaceable.
So you wouldn't want to sell it?
I just said it's irreplaceable. That means I no cannot replace it. Shit! Hey, what's the matter you? This paddle and I are very attached to fight.
With all the soot around here, the royal sign washer has his hands full. Plus he has to work on stilts. Hello up there! How's it going?
You say you're from the Union? No, I can't hear you way up here. Oh, I'm coming down.
I'm sorry, but I'm not from the Union.
Forget it, kid. It's time for a break anyway. The Sign Washers Union says we get a break every 13 minutes. You need a lot of breaks when you work on stilts, you know.
They're too tiny to pick up individually. That would dishonour the memory of Pavlov. It's the Royal Catapult Target Range, where knights practice raining cats, but never dogs, against enemy castles. Not worth a second look. Sir Loungelot is lost in the woods. I'll have to wait until he finds his way out. The magical home of the Lady of the Lake. Look! Something magical's happening! Oh, what are the chances?
Oh, all this rubbish everywhere. What's a lady to do?
I got you now, fish lady. Speedy, quick!
Let me go, you brute.
Oh no! That fisherman just caught the Lady of the Lake! Hey! You in the ugly suit! Leave those fish alone!
Ah, never eaten a big girly fish before.
Excuse me? Lady of the Lake? Can you talk?
I'm a bit tied up here, Flicker. Do you mind? Help me, please.
I couldn't. I'd get wet, and the last thing in the world I want to do is get wet. I can't do anything until I get over there, and I'm not walking in that water. There's nothing. Nope, he'd fall asleep and squish the lady of the... This doesn't seem to be... I'm sure I'll find an appropriate use for it. This isn't the time. I really don't want to... What are you doing out here?
I'm working on a joke for the King's retirement party. What do you think of this one? 2 cows walk into a butcher's shop and ask for... Oh, wait, now that doesn't work. Ho ho, kill me.
This isn't the... All I have to do is aim the catapult, adjust the tension, and release. If I hit 9 out of 10 wooden knights, I get a shot at the big Sir George cutout for the win. Darn, missed by a whisker! Darn, I lose! All I have to do is aim the catapult. I got it, that's 1. Darn, missed by a whisker! I can't miss again. Darn, I lose. All I got it, that's 1. I missed one, but I can still win. Chalk up a second one. Scratch the third one. Four down. Halfway there, that's 5. 6, got this by the tail. 7 down, victory is near. That makes 8. That's 9! I did it! I win! I am master of the catapult range! The poor fella took a lot of punishment. I'd better hold on to him. Fast asleep, still not feeling up to scratch. These are ancient. They must be from the Tang dynasty. Not now. The bravest and strongest...
Oh man, I'm way too funny.
This is the path back to Camel... Not now. Not now. Not now. I'm sure I'll find an... I'm sure... I'm sure... I'm sure... I'm sure... I'm sure... At least the statue doesn't complain.
Hey, stop it! It reminds me of Pete, my poor dead parakeet.
Not now.
Don't make me come up there, human!
You nearsighted Nimrod! I'm King Allfire!
I'm sure I'll... I'm sure...
Don't make me come up there, human!
You nearsighted Nimrod! I'm King Allfire!
Oh, just look at the time. King Allfire sent me on a... Hey, big guy. I can't...
Hair. Hair is one of the toughest materials there is. A single strand will hold many times its own weight.
Is that new chainmail? It's groovy.
I'm sure I'll find an appropriate use for it.
Do you really like it? The love train has rumbled into my station. Go on.
I've seen enough.
All aboard the runaway love train.
This doesn't seem to...
Say, honey pie, you are looking good.
That would dishonor the memory of Pav.
You noticed? Who of us can turn away from mellow, sweet perfection?
Fast asleep. Still. Not now.
Curing you will be my life's work.
Am I ever getting out of here?
Turn my...
Ouch! Stop that, frog! Ow!
I am a dragon, and...
No, you don't have a complex. You have a duplex.
Ow!
You're right, I'm a human.
Curing you will be...
Say, honey pie, you are looking good.
He can't even hear it. He's much too...
Who of us can turn away from mellow, sweet perfection?
He can't even hear it. He's much too captivated.
Not me, that's for sure.
I'm sure...
Help! Someone? Anyone?
I love the sound. I'll just stand around clicking for a while then. I don't think she'd like that again. I'm sure I'll find an... This doesn't seem to be... This isn't the... I'm sure...
Per my contract, I must...
I'm sure I'll... I'm sure... I'm sure...
Am I ever getting out of here?
Per my contract.
Try...
Thank you.
I really don't...
Tag me.
I really... I really don't want to stick the pipe cleaner in.
Curing you will be...
This is... This is...
Curing you will be my life's work.
I've seen... I've seen an...
When did you first realize that you were a dragon?
That would dishonor the mem... That would...
You're right, I'm a human. You've cured me.
Not now. Not...
I'd be crazy to do that. Then I'd have to build myself. Curing you will be my life's work.
Magic beans! This... Magic beans. This one looks good. Magic bean. Where should I plant this thing? I need a plant in my bedroom. But not 100...
Don't make me come up there, human!
You nearsighted Nimrod!
Perfect. It sank right into the ground. Now if I know my fairy tales, this shouldn't take very long.
Unhand my nose, you stone-blind stalker!
King Allfire! What happened to Sir George? Am I in trouble?
Confound you, Gasflame! This is the last straw! Oh my word, look at my poor tomato plants.
Looks as though you've got brown roots, sire.
Blast it all, I've worked so hard on them.
There. If you like, I can give you my mum's recipe for fertilizer that will solve all your problems.
That's rather stand-up of you, Gasflame. All is forgiven with that earlier business. So anyway, how's your mum these days?
Buried her last week. Dead, you know. Oh, just a minute, sire. Flicker lad, thanks for the help.
It was my pleasure, Sir Knight. Just as it would be my pleasure to serve under you as your squire.
Oh, dash it all, you know me and squires. I'm a special case. As a token of my appreciation, though, here is a lump of Peruvian coal.
Gee, thanks. Coal.
Off to the square table room, Sir Gasflame. Follow me.
Your Highness is most resourceful.
Peruvian coal. It's good and good for you. One bite and even I can breathe fire for a short while. Peruvian... It's far too precious to waste. I better save it until the time...
You're as handsome as the honeygods of Olympus.
This isn't the...
Hey baby, jello.
This is...
Angel.
I'm sure I'll find an...
You're such a tease, but don't stop.
This doesn't...
Say, honey pie, you are looking good. You noticed? Who of us can turn away from mellow sweet?
It's far too...
Not me, that's for sure.
It's far too... It's far too... This doesn't... I'm sure I'll find an... I'm sure... Not now. Not now.
Sounds like my hip is acting up again.
I've seen... This isn't the...
Hands off, son. If I can't climb up and clean this sign, I could lose my job, and I'm only 2 years away from retiring to a fat pension.
I couldn't move it. The poles are planted far too... I'm sure... I'm sure... I'm sure... This doesn't... It's far... It's far... It's far... It's far... It's far... It's far too... I've seen it.
If I weren't creating humour right now, I'd take that clicker and... No, that doesn't work. Oh, man.
Not now. I'm sure I'll find an... Hello, Chance.
You know I don't...
Well, I...
You must learn to accurately identify your enemies before you try to kill them. However, I am impressed by your bravery.
All part of the job, sire.
Once all my knights are back, we'll decide on a plan.
Excuse me?
Flicker, please leave us. We're busy.
This doesn't... I'm sure I'll... This is... Not now. I've seen... I'm sure I'll...
Okay, here's the deal. Let me out now and, no one gets hurt.
It's far... This does... I couldn't. I'd get wet. It's a nice little stream, and I'm sure it comes from a good family, but I'm not walking through it. A stray splash of water could put me out of commission for weeks. It's far too... Peruvian coal. It's far... It's far too... It's far... It's... It's far... It's far...
Am I ever getting out of here?
Per my contract, I must release you on December 25th.
This doesn't...
I may be nuts, but at least I'm not mental enough to stand around clicking for no op...
I'm sure I... King Allfire's tomato garden. It contains the most... The royal gardener is not going to like this one little... Not after the fall that Sir Gas Flame and the King took. The royal subjects love this statue, but the royal pigeons love it more. This does... It's far. This doesn't seem. It's far too precious to waste. I better save it and. I'm It's far too. Through that archway. The Royal Gardens of Camel. Pizza. That says it all. I don't know any dragon who wouldn't flip. I have nothing I really. Flat and wooden. Perfect traits if you're a pizza paddle. This doesn't.